changes here, and one of the things I love about them is every time a heavy serve goes over the net, whether it's an ace or it's received, it gets a gasp of approval, because it is an absolutely incredible feat, but we see so many. Sometimes we forget that. Let's see if Sekita can give us one of those to begin with. It's Japan versus Germany, and we are underway. Germany in the white, Japan in the red, and Bremer with a big start.
Lucas Kamper getting the starting job today in the setting position for Germany will offer a different level of experience to what they've been getting from Hannes Tiller.
Sure. Sends it on its way. Sekita with his first set. Ishikawa, that is kept up. Brilliant libero work and a free ball offered. From backcourt, boom, goes wrong.
Well, it was the first game back in the national team for Takahashi, Ishikawa and Nishida, but it looks like it hasn't taken them long to get back to speed.
Here is Ishikawa. Anton Bremer. Number 12, Anton Bremer. Germany 2, Japan 1 early in this first set. Not the best first touch, but a brave swing and back over on the first ball. Oh, up it goes. But a four-touch. Good reflexes from Karlitzek. Not quite good enough to get the ball over, though. And Kentaro. Been a Torre arrow since 2016. It's a good pass in. And to the middle, and Toby Quick.
We talked about it on the intro. If Germany can get their reception right, if they can keep the ball close to the net, they can really use the middle a lot to try and keep their side out ticking over against Japan.
Karlitzek. Good service, but a good pass by Ran. Nishida. First swing, first point for him.
Really late choice on this swing from Nishida. Sees the block and just a little adjustment of the wrist angle at the last minute to take the ball off the hand of Toby Brown.
And this is Nishida from the service line. Not looking at it, but Graven. Great pass, and Brand. I think that's missed everything. It has. Japan sneak into the lead.
Toby Brand knows that he will be the focus for a lot of teams. He's going to be the best scorer without Grosser on the court, and teams will try and overload him here. Now Germany going 4 receivers. Karlitzek in the lineup.
When you've got that 4 lined up at the back, it looks like there's a huge gap at the front of the court, but it's so difficult to get that ball there, isn't it?
We can divide up the responsibilities of who's taking where, but it's like you said, it's the visual of what the server is seeing that changes.
Sekita. Off the hands and kept up. Well played, Kamper. Big swing, but Nishida in the right spot. He's going to swing at this from deep. Oh, loose touch from Graven. Frustrating for Germany because Onodera does not miss the chance.
The quality of the first contact from Germany is so important. They're getting themselves into the right spots, they're touching the ball, but to be able to get those balls in play and get another swing back at Japan, they're just not getting those opportunities right now.
Here's Takahashi Ran. Oh. Too passive from Karlitzek, and the block is pretty straightforward.
It's the toughest spot on the court to try and recycle the ball from, and particularly for a player who doesn't usually play as an opposite.
Ishikawa at 191 gets ludicrously high.
Correct.
Well, the service goes long that time from Ran.
And I think the scary thing is that even if you take Takahashi or Ishikawa out of this lineup, Sato Kai coming off the bench doesn't get any smaller and hits the ball just as hard.
Yeah. And we've seen Kento Miura turn games around on his own in the VNL too. Quick with the bump set. Is there a touch? Japan say no. They're going to challenge this, Germany. They are not. Oh, they are. Here we go. Who's going to admit to it?
One thing to pay attention to, particularly with Yuki Ishikawa, how they set in the ball. It's really close to the tape, which allows him to have a good feeling for where the block is. And he doesn't need to try and go over. He can find spaces, he can try and cut the ball back inside. But they set him a lot closer to the tape than you'll see with a lot of other teams setting their attackers in position 4.
So they're going to take their time over this one. Japan have said they've not touched it. Germany they're looking for a net touch, actually. No.
Michal Wieniawski takes a little break. Still a 2-point game.
Yeah.
Question worth asking.
Most important thing for Germany now is to get this side out. Onodera knocks that one in. Better pass. Shot. And Nishida, right place, right time, right swing. Oh, Ishikawa, sensational.
Just a brilliant angle as he moves to his left. Lovely footwork in transition. And he had about half a square meter to hit that ball into, and he found it.
Yes, he did. 3-point game. Fantastic start this for Japan, and it has just got better. A service, Onodera bamboozles them. Timeout incoming. Germany 9-5 down.
Guys, we have to be careful when the ball starts to be far from the net, okay? We know that we have double many block. But that means that we have to go, we have to push with them. It's not that we have to, if you feel that the ball is good, like I prefer that you keep strong on one direction, then do this with them, and they will take this in defense, okay? Let's go.
It's one of the things that Japan challenges you to do with their discipline. Similar to what we saw with Slovenia earlier today, they just challenge you to beat their consistency. You have to feel like you always have to do something special to get past them. So Wieniawski asking his team, when there's a double block, we don't have to play a different shot. Just keep going.
Onodera. That one on to Brandt. They just can't find the floor at the moment, Germany. And that time, neither can Japan. Ishikawa doesn't quite get on top of it.
Next serve, number 11, Lucas Kampa.
No Kampa. Opts for the float serve. And you're just going to have to do a lot better than that against Yuki Ishikawa and co.
The overload play. Kentaro occupying the vision of both blockers, Karliczek and Bremer, and just the little difference in trajectory, and Ishikawa capitalizes.
Sekita, top spinner. Oh, God. Really big on Bremer, really quick. Karliczek, Sekita, Nishida, Ishikawa. Graven there this time. Opting for the backcourt, and Brandt comes through.
Number 22, Tobias Vaughn.
Better first quality contact from Lenny Graven. Also allows Brandt to get ready early so he can generate that momentum and find the speed.
Ruben Schultz. Another good ball into Sekita. What a pickup though, superb by Graven. And then Sekita taken out of the rally. Recycled well by Nishida. Back the same way, and the block is big.
2 sets in a row from Sakita where he doesn't get the ball close enough to the net. Really nice recycle in the first one from Nishida, but the second time, a little bit aggressive, a little bit low.
All right, 9-5's become 10-8. Much better from Germany. Now short. For the top spinner. The dig, good. For a 1-point game. Brandt off the block. Germany on the move.
Exactly what Michal Vinyarski was looking for. There's some quality on the first contact, the tough dig, but to get the ball there, you don't have to do extra against the Japanese block. Just take your best shot and go for it.
Short again. Good service run, this. Sakita. Oh, high off the hands. Can they level this first set? Yes, they can. And Japan called the timeout, having let a 4-point lead slip, 10-10.
Ci devo per partire la palla. Allez, go. Hey guys, stay down, huh? You go to look this one. Allez. Let's go.
That may not sound like a lot from Philipp Lahm in these timeouts, but he has his whole team working. You could get a little glimpse of Kenji Ito doing some work in the background. He's been a great contributor to the national team for a long, long time.
His shot. This excellent service run now comes to an end with an error. But we are back on side out. Ishikawa served one of the 2 Japanese aces yesterday. Oh, what a touch by Brandt. Oh, hello.
We're going to get a look at exactly how precise this shot from Karliczek was.
Oh, it's miles in. Miles in. What are they complaining about?
Reward for Toby Brandt fighting on that reception.
Nakataro. Best middle in the Japanese league this season. Didn't win the best server award though.
His first effort was really good.
Yeah.
Really flat, aggressive serve. That one got a little bit behind him.
Karliczek. 12-12. That's a better serve. Nishida.
Fantastic reception. The platform control from Run and still keeps his balance to be in some sort of rhythm. And then Nishida on a fast ball. He's as good as you're going to see, just being really aggressive all the time.
So the top spinner on the serve, the block, really good by Crick. Or on Crick, should I say. Check Karliczek for bruising. Wow! It's relentless from Japan. Once, twice, 3 times.
As big as Toby Crick is, there's only so much space you can cover at one time. And Sakita making all the right choices to keep the ball moving around the Japanese offense.
Brandt works that nicely.
A simple choice from Lucas Kamper, play over Sakita. who will be looking to add to his block tally yesterday.
Well, we thought he got 2 yesterday. Turns out he'd only got 1. I think the net stole 1 off him. But he'll be nearly as furious about as I was when I read the stats. But yes, 175.
He did have to go for a run to calm down.
Yes, yeah, quite right. I was angry the whole time. 2 blocks. Here's Takahashi Ran. Breakpoint lead again. Oh, that was a lovely touch by Shot. Had to have his wits about him. But a pretty good one by Yamamoto too. Oh, glorious. Luxurious.
With a player like Ishikawa who has so many options at his disposal with the ball in a positive situation that he can work, he can play strong, and there just uses the simple option of popping it over the top of the block.
Shot. Chest dropping wide. He bravely took on those high hands, did Shot.
Ruben Shot is a really balanced player. He does almost everything really well, and he always seems to be in control on the court. Really low error, high efficiency guy.
Toby Quick. Both serve into Yamamoto. Nishida gets some of the block so they can go again. And that got plenty of the block before finding its way out. Yuki Ishikawa.
Not being able to get the hands over in the same time as getting to the spot along the net that he wanted to get to.
Onodera. Taken high by Shot. Squeezed through. Kentaro. Not far off. Now Lucas Kamper needs to get that break point back to Germany. He's going for it with that service received by Ran. And then the windmill swing from Kentaro.
Sekita does such a good job delaying the release and then letting the rotation carry the ball in front of Kentaro.
3-point game now. Oh. Ishikawa chases! Unbelievable! Nishida! 8,000 people willing for him to swing on it, but it doesn't matter because Germany get a chunk of the net. What a chase by Yuki Ishikawa. Nearly takes the floor manager out.
Unbelievable ball control. There's no reason that they could have made that dig, and then Ishikawa does not give up on the play.
4-point game now. Oh, yes, Karliczek. Just showing that it's not just Japan who've got the skills to pay the bills.
It's one of the reasons why Karliczek comes into the lineup. Gives them a bit more speed, a bit more variation in what they can do. And in this rotation with what would be the opposite hitting from position 4, a more natural solution.
Shot. Yamamoto feeds that one in. Graven does some good work. Sekita back on the first ball. Oh, again, unbelievable. Yamamoto. He's outstanding. Oh. Ishikawa can't finish the job, but some of those touches by the libero.
Well, yesterday it was Tomohiro Ogawa.
Yeah.
Now we see Yamamoto, who was the starting libero for the previous international season, and another player who looks like he hasn't missed a beat stepping back into the level.
Sekita. Cross court, Nishida. He's pumped today, isn't he? His body language, every time he makes a positive contribution. (2017). Ruffin does well. to the roars of the crowd. But a two-touch is called. Right, how many is that? Because Clayton said there weren't going to be any more than 5 this week. We are not quite at the end of day 2, and we're already on 4. Timeout called, 21-17.
Watch out, guys. Now Ishikawa try to defense. Remember, with ball exclamative, most important that our wingers, especially when they are playing far distance, guys, we have to leave something. I prefer that we keep the middle of the court, and then the middle blocker has to arrive back, and short diagonal, and line is for defense. But they cannot pass with exclamatives in the middle, okay? Let's go.
Michal Vinyarski wanting to discuss the block position. So particularly on the last play, Braven got caught trying to defend a lot of the court. So making sure that the outside blockers don't go too wide and open up the space, and that the Japanese hitters have to work a little bit more on the line where it's a bit easier to defend with one player and not give up the middle of the court.
Yuki Ishikawa, Japan closing in on set 1. Another one stings Bremer as he receives, and the block by Kentaro is huge. The challenge coming in. Germany think Kentaro has touched the net. It's not moving.
I would be surprised if it is. And by the reaction of Germany, the players all set up for reception.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Kentaro got all of it.
You know what it is? It's a chime out.
Do you get a royalty every time someone says
I don't know. I just hope it sticks. I'll know it's stuck if we hear another commentary team other than me, you, and Clayton using it. Oh no, the ball has touched the net on the way down because it was such a good block.
Great decision and great hand move from Kentaro. He chose his spot with his feet well, and then still had the hand control to get over the net and make an angle.
Ishikawa. Brand. Off the hands, had to be played by Karliczek. Back to Brand. This time he gets through. Kentaro has wheeled off. He thought he was going again. So change being made. Bremer off, Till on.
Tiller is a really handy server. He's got a lot of variation, can play short in many parts of the court, can work with some power.
Tiller. That's a lovely ball in. Oh, and that is a lovely block. Karliczek read it like a book.
Really good timing, holds his position. And this finish where he's just locked out, everything straight and strong.
So Tiller can go again. On to Ishikawa. Nishida. And the touch by Kampa. Here we go. This has got to go. Oh, now then, Ishikawa caught in 2 minds. Was that a 2-touch called as well? Oh, Clayton Lucas, that is 5. It's going to be a long old week for you. And a timeout called. Germany on the comeback trail, 22-20.
Interest position. Number 17.
Yeah.
Stop early. Don't try to win.
さっき西田がもういないと思ってノーブロックだと思ったら僕がもうストレートに行こうと思って。
There's one person who I'd love to get their opinion on this game. I spotted him in the gym earlier today. It's Satoshi Suiki, former Japanese national team libero, but has played a lot of his professional career in Germany, and teammates with some of the guys, Johannes Tiller, Ruben Schott, Toby Crick. He's played with these guys, so he would have probably a very unique point of view on this game.
We'll go find him then. 22-20. Sekita. Run. Oh, Japan really needed that shot, had a lot of backcourt to cover.
When I say that I've spotted him, he is 2 rows in front of us right now.
Oh, is he? Interesting. Okay. Well, Kentaro is taking a free there. In comes Masato Kai. Hit the winner yesterday. Oh, the silence. Greeted by warmth after that. But he's a little bit too eager, Masato Kai. If he was on the baseline, we'd still be having a rally.
Toby Brun probably pretty happy that Toby Crick got out of the way there. He had that look of, I'm just going to watch this one land on my head. But really good aggressive choice by Brun on that play.
Karlacek. What if Germany picked one up here? Then it could get interesting. Yamamoto, though, with the big bump and run, keeps it alive. Graven. Good touch. Now it needs a good swing. Oh, and it gets one. The little magician, Takahashi Run.
Germany's quality in transition and making chances, but they're not getting that opportunity to really swing strong. But we'll see their block substitution for Japan. Sakita out, Kento Miura in.
And Yuji Nishida to serve for the set. 24-21. Too much on the toss, wasn't there? He was always chasing that.
Got a little bit in front of him and he couldn't quite get it at his high point. The ball was dropping and it's very hard to defy the laws of physics on those ones.
Still 2 opportunities to side out for the set here, Japan. Brandt. Good ball in. Oh, what a touch by Graven. His shot to stay in the set. Oh, it's bounced off Nishida's chest. Now Ran. Can't find a winner. Kampa, shot. Well, he's thrown that down, but the referee happy enough. Oh, outstanding. This power. It's wondrous.
Wonderful team play, team awareness, knowing who's in and out of the attacking options. And just when you think, all right, we've locked down the right side of the court, the ball has to go to the left. Yuki Ishikawa pops up and rifles one into the corner cross court.
What a point to finish with now. They've dropped another set, Germany, as we take another look at this winner. There aren't many teams, and look, I'm not saying there aren't many teams in the world who are capable of it, because we're watching the best teams in the world every day. But there aren't many who play it and do it, particularly as consistently as this Japanese team do.
We discussed the technical competence in short serves, but when it came to the power game, definitely an advantage to Japan.
7 points already for Ishikawa, including that beautiful diagonal to win the first set. Karlacek's had some moments as well, including fantastic one-on-one block. But now we change ends, we do it again. Tomohiro Yamamoto, as always. If it's in his atmosphere, it's not touching the floor, pretty much. But Ogawa had a great game yesterday. Must be an absolute coach's nightmare. Same with the Japanese women's team, actually. They've just got 2 liberos. Doesn't matter who's on court. Just absolutely outstanding, trustworthy, brilliant players. Lucas Kampa is going to serve first in the second set. Oh, Nishida is going to put that point to bed.
Sekita makes this set look pretty easy, but he's running forwards, he rotates and still manages to play with great precision and really good tempo.
Kentaro. Grab and just let that drift across the body. Oh, wrong-footed. Karlacek took a touch and confused Ishikawa.
was the late arrival of Takahashi that made the late decision from Ishikawa.
Here's Ruben's shot, one each. Ran. You just can't serve like that against Japan.
With the ball in a perfect situation, Sekita is so hard to read. He gives you almost no cues as to where that ball's going, whether it's going to go to the middle, whether it's going to go over the top. And he delays his release on the ball backwards a really long time.
Nishida. Better ball into Kamper. Oh, yes. Put away by Bremer.
The call to run Bremer into the long part of the court.
Another good ball in. Oh, and it was quick for Onodera. Crick thought he'd got there. Just see from that angle the height differential between those two middles. Onodera at 201, which in the normal world is absolutely giant, but Crick at 213. Oh, that's a different species. What a dig, Yamamoto. Ishikawa. Again, into the corner. Remarkable.
Remarkable attack, but fantastic set from Sekita. He gets his feet set, he puts the ball on a platter.
Right. Drops it in a bit shorter. Kamper again to the middle, and Germany having a bit of joy.
It's the area that they've improved on a lot since yesterday's game. Their reception quality and their ability to side out efficiently so far today has been much, much better.
Here's Karliczek. And that one goes long. Daishi Onodera. 5-3, already a breakpoint lead for Japan, but they raced out to 9-5 in the first set. They're being pegged back to 10-all. Kamper. Oh, that is a lovely angle from Brandt.
As he was asked to do by Vinyarski. Don't change your shot, don't have to do extra. He drifted off the net a little bit, but knowing that Sekita is there, he can still play his normal shot and finds the space down the front of the block.
Oh, great service, ace service. Oh, and another one.
We talked at the top of the show. Someone needs to take that leadership role on the court as an attacking force in the absence of Georg Groza. Toby Brandt is their best attacker, but he's really growing into this role.
Oh, Nishida. He arrives like a steam train, and there is an air of inevitability about it as soon as he starts.
Sekita does a magnificent job of manipulating the blockers, holds his body position, gets a good look at where the move is, and flicks it back row.
Sekita. Oh, that one's going to drop in as well. This much better from Germany.
There's another man who knows a little bit about using some deception to get the ball where he wants it to go to. Lucas Kamper.
Quick. Oh, it's an overpass. They don't happen very often. Yeah, run. A little bit too much juice on that one for Sekita.
Trying to run around the ball instead of letting his platform do the work for him.
And we see it, we've had a few of these discussions about short versus tall setters, and if you've got a Simeon Nikolov who's, what, 2 meters, whatever it is, he just sticks a big right hand in the air and manages to magic something up. But even the brilliant Sekitar, extra centimeters, good service. Oh, and Karliczek claiming that, and rightly so. Breakpoint lead for Germany. And there was so much silence after he hit that brilliant shot that we could hear him claim it. Dish it up. Oh my goodness.
So much power. Basically, one-step approach, a brilliant set. And
right to the forehead.
I'm pretty sure Ruben Schott had no idea where that ball went, or possibly where he was for a fraction of a second.
That's going to sting, isn't it? It's like 2 centimeters away from a towel to the nose. Right then, chance to take a trip to Brooklyn. 9-9. Oh no. 10-8, ruined it. We bypassed the bridge.
We will have a challenge here to see if we've taken the wrong exit or not.
So Japan think that Germany have touched the net. And everyone's pointing at who they think has done it. In fact, Ruben Schott's got his hand up. He's trying to get the referee's attention. Hang on. So the referee's saying no. So there is the net touch. We can see it.
Ruben Schott's given it a wave.
Yeah. And now we've seen it on the screen, but the point's still going to Germany. It's very confusing. So, yes, Germany originally got the point. Japan have asked for a net touch. We've seen the net touch. And Ruben Schott has admitted to the net touch.
So GPS has rerouted. We've gone back around. We've left the bridge. And we're now in Brooklyn because the score has been corrected.
9-9. Got there eventually.
It was a long way around.
Oh, and a green card. Yes. Well played, Ruben Schott. I'll tell you what I must do is check the running tally of the green cards throughout the tournament, because there is a huge $30,000 prize for the team who accumulates the most as the VNL goes on, which, you know, another reason why you need to get to the finals, because that's a chance to get more green cards, isn't it? Well, Japan will certainly hope that they will be there. Kampa. Into the middle again. This time Sekitar can chase it down. Someone else has got to get there. It was Kentaro. It's back now with Germany to take the lead, which they do. And Karliczek is playing some nice volleyball.
He's doing a good job playing at the top. Sekitar probably looking to play that contact if he's into the middle of the court for Ishikawa. But just overshot it, leaving Kentaro to take the ball.
Oh, how on earth has Ran not taken the net out there? And got the block! Oh, Karliczek has run himself down a red cul-de-sac.
He probably felt he had that space because Onodera wouldn't have appeared in his vision until the last second.
Ten. Big block, big moment.
Germany. The next serve, 12 and 6 for Ruben.
Bremer with the shortest shorts in the VNL. Another good ball into Sekitar, and down it goes from Ran.
Once again, the ball played really tight to the net, this time for Takahashi. So all he has to do is find where the space is and just jam the ball through it. It's not about going over or around. It's about having no room for the block to make an error when the ball is that tight to the net.
Looping service this time. Oh, that is high from Brand. Wow.
Chooses his shot really well.
He is number to the tape there, isn't he?
And even with position 6 from Japan, sliding across towards position 1 to try and cover the space behind Sekita. Too much power from Brand.
Karlitek. Drops that one in shorter. Out to Ishikawa. Corner to corner he goes.
Once again, giving up the middle of the court. This is what's causing Germany so many problems. It's hard to defend so much space. Block needs to be able to take out the big chunk in the middle.
Kamper to the middle. Good hand on that by Onodera. Sekita opts for the set. Thought he might have a little swing there. Great defense from Japan, but a net touch at the front. Point for Germany. Despite the net touch, one they had to work pretty hard for.
Good illustration of how Japan and a lot of teams will have to defend behind a smaller setter. So Takahashi stays in the middle of the court when the ball goes to the side of Sekita, takes a step with the ball instead of what would normally happen, that he moves the other way.
Brand. On to Yamamoto. Nishida. Oh, that is outstanding. Oh, it's so good.
Not only is it good, it's incredibly aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
Just how he launches for that ball, the compression and extension. And he is, as you said, Dave, he is fired up today.
Was that a full touch? Yes. It's gone off one player and the other in close proximity. So what looked like the second touch, it needed to go over.
There's the confusion in reception between Graven and Brand.
And Japan sneaked the lead back, 14-13. Oh, great rescue. Ishikawa. Brilliant swing, but it is all about the defense from Rad. Awesome.
Once more, the space between Graven and Brand is exploited. One of them needs to get out of each other's way, because what would have been a good reception has ended up being on 3 meters, and they're chasing and chasing and chasing, and Japan gets another chance to score.
Timeout call.
Sekita, all the time variation, soft service, just speak. You can go also over the fingers. With him, we need plus and double plus. In front, all exclamative balls. They are playing against Ruby, okay? Middles. Ruby, you open immediately, and middles, you have to close, okay? In corner, with first ball, we stay all the time with Ishikawa in corner, okay? Let's go, guys.
Vinyaski putting a lot of trust in Lenny Graven, saying that you're going to be basically hunting Ishikawa with your defensive position, that you're going to stay in your spot and really focus on him rather than where else the ball is going.
Also highlighting that it's always a soft serve from Sekita. He's got that one right. Kamper. Good swing, but also Yamamoto with a good touch. Ishikawa off some hands, so Graven can feed it back in. Oh, and then down the line, Sekita, what a touch, Yamamoto! Unbelievable! In it goes to Kamper. Can Germany finish it with the pipe? No, they can't. Sekita, Ishikawa!
Yamamoto, unbelievable chase. Gives the fans the experience
Well, Germany think there's been a net touch here, but I was finding amazing how teams build momentum and the ways they build momentum. So some build it through the blocks, some build it through big, massive swings. Japan are building it here through absolutely incredible defense.
Well, they just don't let you score.
No.
They build momentum by not letting you get any.
Yeah.
Their determination, and when they get there, they put the ball in a better position. They don't just save it and make it a harder shot for the next guy. Their ability to bring the ball back to the middle of the court or in the middle of the court and close to the net where they can work is what makes them so dangerous so often.
Is there a net touch? Oh, there is. There's a little elbow on the way down. Yuki Ishikawa. And that is a good spot by Winiarski.
Well, I'm going to give the shout out to Bob Rano on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Always got to look after the assistant coaches.
Well, that challenge really worked out for Germany because, of course, not only have they now got the point, they've just managed to calm this Japan team and this Japan situation down a little bit because they were just starting to build. And then 16-13 becomes 15-14. You've got the serve and it's a different picture. Now, it's up to Toby Quick to deliver something.
The seam between Takahashi and Yamamoto here will be the target.
That's exactly where he's put it. Oh, good hand on that by Bremer. Oh, there's no one there. The block by Kentaro into the space. The chase was futile, and that's the breakpoint lead.
It was a good touch by Bremer on the first play, but he did stand around and admire it a little bit too long. Ruben Schott knows he doesn't have a scoring shot there. He has to play a recycle and needs all his teammates switched on to be able to execute the play.
Yuki Ishikawa puts one into the net. Kampa to serve. Good serve as well. On to Rad. He gets it back and slaps it off the hands. Chance to level the game here for Germany. Chance taken by Bremer. Kampa. Ooh, that's a miss hit. Very, very nearly. The most embarrassing of the miss hits as well. What was that? 10 centimeters from missing the net in total. That'll cost you. Kentaro. Good serve. Well dealt with by Graven, and then Bremer. There's more than one way to score from the middle.
Provides a different kind of athleticism than Toby Creek. He's more of a run-jump guy. So it's a faster ball that he can play.
Shot. Oh, that's brilliant. Well played, Kampa. A good swing, but of course Yamamoto's there. Run, off the hands, and then Graven. Oh, touchdown and recycled. Sekita. Oh, another block. This point still very much alive. Oh, wow. Onodera, is it in? No. Germany hanging in there, and they've snuck back into the lead.
Lucas Kampa illustrates off camera that he can stand there and put his hands up to full reach and still make a touch on the ball without blocking.
Ruben Schott. That was hit Yamamoto hard. Ram over the shoulder. Tough swing. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ran is playing with fire and he's got away with one.
That was a high-risk choice,
I should say. Kentomiya Ora coming back in for Sekita. Blocking sub for the Nishida serve. 18-18. Kampa has to chase. Through all the blockers.
Toby Brandt does a wonderful job. Finds the small space down the line.
So change of setter, Fukatsu coming in.
Also the service up for Germany. Hannes Tiller.
Fukatsu, first touch for him. Ran. Back of the court there, that was shot. Oh, what has happened there? Tiller and Brandt, both of them could have, neither of them did. And we're level again.
And Michal Vinyarski almost could have got that one himself.
Oh. It seemed like it was in the air for an eternity. Takahashi Ran. Pure power. Toby Brandt. Karliczek, 2019 Germany got themselves in a good spot here. An even better one now. Monstrous ace by Karliczek, and it's 21-19. Japan call the timeout, and they are trailing in the 20s.
What you do is all line or eating over when we have to run at position 6. After you have to take the hand between serve and pass. Both sides.
Right then, game on. Germany asking some serious questions of the hosts. And regardless of what happens in this set, they look a different team to the one that was dismantled by the Brazilians yesterday. Here's Karliczek off the back of that ace. Goes big again. Are you an optimist or a pessimist? Okay, that one hit halfway up the net.
Correct. The toss got away from him, and again, by the time he can reach it, the ball is on its way down. A little bit late in his swing.
Over on the second ball, Lucas Kampa using all of his experience.
Sees the space in front of Akihiro Fukatsu, who is not actually the first Fukatsu setter to play for the national team. His older brother, Hideyomi Fukatsu, has played for the national team as well.
What a lineage. What a serve! Oh, Ishikawa, can he rescue it? Oh, you bet he can. 3 blockers up, who cares? Germany requesting whether or not that ball has touched the floor. I think, judging by the way it went off the hands and my knowledge of the laws of physics, I think that's been kept up, but worth having a look at. So the old switcheroo with the substitutes. Fukatsu back out. In fact, they were too late with the request anyway, with the challenge, so the point stands 21-22. That one right on the tape. Oh, Karliczek. has just about squeezed it through. And it's still a breakpoint lead. Well, the buzzer going off willy-nilly now as teams making replacements. First of all, Lucas Marsa is going to come in for Ruben Schott for Germany to add his 2 meters and 14 to the blocking effort.
With the hair, probably 215.
Yeah. He's got great volume on that. Mia Ora back out. So now it's Nishida and Sekita back on court, and Crick sending that one into Yamamoto. Oh, it's incredibly quick. It's so quick. Kentaro makes it a 1-point game.
It's the balancing act of the Japanese offense. You're so focused on Takahashi, Ishikawa, Nishida, that when the ball is there and Sekita gets the little look and sees the space is there, it's going to be easy pickings. Timeout, Germany.
Watch out all the time with position first. He was not playing first tempo at all. Then in the next round, if they will have plus and double plus, we jump, we play one-on-one, okay? Now defense, guys, and we make side out. Let's go.
Wir müssen vergessen, den Angreifer zu sichern, wenn das Play-Replay machen, weil ist zweimal runtergefallen schon. Komm, Jungs.
Well, Germany just 2 side-outs away from leveling this game at 1-1. Fabulous contest.
And I must apologize to Akihiro Fukuoka. He is the older brother, just with a better head of hair.
36 years of age. Back underway. This a big point. Germany take it. They're 1 away from the set, and they have. Oh, Karliczek. Tell the quality of that swing, because Yamamoto could do nothing about it. 24-22. Here we go. Toby quick.
Kinyaski calling for an option here on the serve from Lucas Kampa.
Oh, Kampa. Serious experience. Into Ran it goes. Sekita. Ran. Oh, Germany have done it. What a turnaround. Well deserved.
They did a great job. Much better service pressure. And some good aggression, particularly from Brandon Karliczek, to keep with their best swings.
The turning point was that challenge. The net touch, because we were talking about Japan and their incredible defense. Just when it looked like they were giving Germany so many headaches, there was that faint little elbow on the net by Yuki Ishikawa, and from that moment, Germany just managed to take control. You wonder if at 16-13 down, they'd have been able to do that. Instead, they got to within 1. But what has been impressive is Germany's resilience, because they had such a tough game yesterday, and they've not been going particularly well from the beginning of the VNL. Of course, they've already punched their ticket. They will be in Paris, which might be a swan song for some of their greats. I think that's the case for quite a lot of teams, actually, particularly the European teams, maybe Brazil as well. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Of course, this Japanese team achieving incredible things. So many of them have got at least 1, possibly 2 Olympic cycles remaining. But they need to win games like this. Onodera serves first in the 3rd set. I gets a decent touch on that. It's back in, so Kampa to Brand, and Brand absolutely spanks one.
He is one of the rising stars of German volleyball. Made the move from the Bundesliga to the Plusliga in Poland, and it's really shown that his overall game has improved, playing against really high-quality opposition week in, week out.
Yeah, he's moving as well, isn't he? He's going to be at Project Warszawa next season. Oh, is it in? No, it's not. I thought Braver had just delivered. Yeah, and when players do that, when they move from the domestic league, you see a lot of the French players going from the French league to maybe Poland, Italy, sometimes Russia and beyond, as Germany look to the middle, and Toby Quick. But yes, when they do move to another league, it not only elevates their level, when they bring that back to the national team, it can elevate everyone else too, as Karliczek serves 2-1. Ram's done very well there, having lost his balance, and Nishida takes on the hands and loses. What a block, Lucas Kamper. And setters love making blocks. Karliczek, break point already. And I suppose with that in mind, for a lot of these teams, particularly when there's a strong league like the Bundesliga in the national team, you want to have a mix, don't you? You want some of your best talent playing domestically, but if there's the opportunity to go elsewhere, then you want to encourage them. Good service, Graven does well. Oh, they're having so much joy down the middle.
You do want your players to stay at home for a little while and get the development, get the value of the development program for your clubs. But then you want to see them playing the best volleyball that they can, purely from a national team point of view. You want to see them playing the best volleyball that they can all the time.
A service! Toby Brand!
And you look at someone like Lenny Graven. He is a player who will be on the radar of a lot of clubs outside of Germany, having just finished or just finishing his schooling.
Yeah, 19. Let's have a look. Only Lucas Kamper, really, is old enough to be his dad.
He'd be pretty proud to have him as a son.
Yeah, you would. Certainly would. Here's Kentaro. 3-5. Sekita, good touch. Onodera in at setter. Nishida wins the joust. There was a wobbly net there, but no one thinks there's been a touch.
Off the block. Probably.
Ooh, watch Nishida. Nishida
a handful of it.
He's nearly ripped it down. Oh, no green card for you, Eugene. Shot. Well, Nishida doesn't get that block. That's the big referee in the sky leveling things up.
Ball don't lie. It's the bang-bang play off the block, off Nishida, onto Onodera.
(6-4). Toby Quick, who's closer to 7-4. Oh, Onodera doesn't look like a clean hit, but he knows exactly what he's doing.
Crafty cross-body cutty, and some good alliteration to boot.
Nishida. When serves like that go into the net and teams celebrate it massively, I think it's as much in relief as anything. Right, I'm going to deal with that. Next job. And the next job is Lucas Kamper serving at 7-5. They're maintaining that break point they picked up early. Yamamoto, lovely pass in. And Onodera's having a great time out there.
It is a wonderful reception from Yamamoto. And Tony Bremer never quite chooses his spot of where he wants to be against that play.
Run.
As Michal Wieniawski highlighted in the interview in between sets, Japan's serve has just rolled back a little bit in its effectiveness.
Shot. Sekita. And that is how you pipe attack.
Sekita's hand work is fantastic. He holds his arms straight so long, convinces Anton Bremer that the ball is going to be going first tempo. And it's a little pump fake, pops over the top.
Onodera. Brandt. Nishida nearly gets there. It's interesting you talk about the service pressure dropping off, because that was where Brazil really nailed Germany yesterday, wasn't it?
Well, Brazil bring a lot of power on their serve. They've got a few guys who can bring heat and precision. Japan maybe not in that rhythm yet that they can be super aggressive all the time.
Bremer. 8-9. Yeah, it's actually quite frightening when Brazil get it right like they did yesterday.
And they've got a couple of guys on the bench, or on the reserves list.
Yeah, Leal didn't even get named yesterday, did he? Take it up. Take it early. Put down. That's Karliczek.
Nice tempo. Nice long ball set from exclamation reception. Exclamation reception is when it's in the middle of the court, around 3 meters. It's not bad. It's not particularly good. It's just all right.
There's Karliczek. Take it up. Oh, yes, Ishikawa.
And this is the different execution from similar execution reception. Well, almost exactly the same play from both sides through the goalposts.
Ishikawa. Japan still trailing. That's better pressure from the serve, though, but a lovely ball. And the chase by Nishida is good. Sekita. Run! And that is some turnaround to level it.
And the German players aren't confident that that ball travelled on the correct side of the antenna to make that continuation play.
But it's not something they can challenge, is it?
It's not. It's a referee's call.
Well, had it passed the line? That's the question. And if the first referee and second referee say no, then he can play it where he wants to.
Well, if the ball has stayed on Japan's side of the...
Yes.
So if the ball hasn't gone on the other side of the antenna, I feel if this continues, there may be some sanctions being issued.
A carte jaune. But Lucas Camper's going to continue having the conversation.
He's within his rights to make sure he gets his point across. But there's a very fine line to be tread now.
Well, now he's taking it up with the second referee. Well, you're bang in line with it. What do you think? Don't answer that. It's not your job. 10-10.
That cross-section will get an answer on those ones.
Oh, what a service. Is that a momentum swinger? Just might be. Kentaro puts Japan into the lead. And Germany just need to put a lid on this now. It's funny, isn't it? Everything changes. All of a sudden, the DJ's allowed to turn it up to 11 for the home crowd. They find an extra little bit of energy. And that service error brings us to 11 each, but that's the breakpoint lead cancelled. And Japan ahead on the side out. Toby Brand at the service line. Oh, Ruben shot! Oh, his eyes lit up from the moment he realised that was coming to him. Right, Germany back ahead. Little swings here and there. Float serve, and it goes. Oh, the block. The block is mighty. It's the second one Onodira's had that's rustled the net on the way down. In fact, it was Ran who got the last touch. Oh. You might not be able to see, watching at home, is they've got the golden blow-up clapper sticks here. That serve's floated in. Oh! Toby Grigg! Dynamite!
An interesting technique by Toby Brand, but the little drift 7 almost. So jumping and flying a little bit even on the longer set. And he doesn't stop being a very tall man when the ball, when he jumps sideways.
Sikita. Oh, they're just going to the middles now. They're showing off. First quick, Onodira. It's great to watch.
Lucas Kampa has to be paying attention to where Takahashi is. He doesn't want to get beaten by his guy, but then he just shuffles and opens up the space. And Bremer expects him to be next to him to close that block.
Nishida, good serve. Kampa can only bump it up to Shot, who bangs it straight into the red block, and that's a breakpoint lead for Japan.
A critical moment for Germany now. They have to keep back on their side-out game. They have to keep control in that phase of play. At the moment, they've been attacking well enough that Japan's breakpoint has been limited.
Nishida. Another big serve, but Brand does very well. Can Shot finish the job? Yes, he can. Some breathless stuff. What I was going to say was they've got these gold clapper sticks, so every time they go along with the monster block chant, it's like a golden wave.
And there was one earlier that Nishida got a big chunk of the net, and that was Ruben Schott getting a fair bit of chest on the net that time. So 1-1.
Onodira in the middle. (16-14). Still the breakpoint lead. Bremer gets a bit on that. Karlitzek takes it off a supporter's nose. And then it's chucked long. Timeout called by Germany, 14-17 down.
Watch out, guys, because Ishikawa, the other one, committed a lot of mistakes. And they will try to do variation. Tony, it's not for you this short ball, eh? You just have to go out. It's exactly like we had in the second set, guys. Eh? They were a little bit in front, they did something good, but we have to stay there. We make one break, remember the second service all the time. Try to put in the court with some variation, because first you are doing good, the second one there is a problem, okay? Let's go.
Numbers for you to have a look at there. Just the one ace for Japan. That's something they've struggled with in the first two games. 4 for Germany. 7 blocks to 4.
Germany's attack has been better, and they'll take these risks. The blocks came early, so now the chance that, particularly for Karlitzek and for Brand, that they can keep scoring. They're working on good angles. They're not trying to play extra shots.
Takashi Ran. Kampa. Wowee! Toby Brand finding a way. Oh, no, yep, oh.
Particularly after the reception. An aggressive choice by Kampa, but I like that he's pushing the options. He's taking some risk.
Ruben Schott. Run on Adira. He just can't miss at the moment.
He keeps finding a way under and around and off Bremer's block. Bremer hasn't found the spot that he wants to get his feet set and get over the net. He's moving laterally a lot. Credit to the tempo of the Japanese offense, though.
Here he is on Adira. Floats that one into Graven. To the middle they go. What a touch on Adira. Ishikawa, Nishida! Oh, that is absolutely glorious.
That ball just exploded off Nishida's hand. Wonderful defense by Onodera. Even in slow motion, that one looked like it was going fast.
It's about to say that Onodera is going to be out of the attack for a while, but certainly imposed himself on that point. 19-15. That one clipping the net. And another good touch. Sekita this time. Oh, grab him! And the block! Where's it dropped? Just out! Kentaro! Well, he's got everyone here on the edge of their seats. And that keeps it interesting.
Lenny Graven's been given the freedom to really freelance around his part of the court and makes a wonderful touch, playing through the ball. Once again, the service substitution for Germany. Hannes Tiller comes in for Anton Bremer.
Nishida. Oh, it's nearly out of the stadium. It's
Straight off the dome. Toby Brand will be seeing stars, and not just the stars of Japanese volleyball. That ball has traveled a very, very long way. And just quietly, Japan out to a 4-point lead.
Oh, outstanding. Nishida can't finish the job. Graven tees it up. And Karliczek lets it fly.
Great shot on a high ball. It's really tough. Some excellent cover there by Yamamoto. Makes a lot of space up in 1-2 steps. But this is a wonderful shot. Times the ball better than the Japanese block.
Karliczek. Heavy service. Ace service. Moritz Karliczek splits the Japanese defenders. Oh, that is good.
And he has provided the balance that Germany has needed on attack today, supporting Toby Brown. Timeout Japan.
On fire, guys, we are only 2 points. We need one.
Allez, go.
Go.
Karliczek. Good service again. Sekita tees up Nishida. Oh, Karliczek used a little bit late seeing it.
Sekita had the best view in the house for watching this ball go out.
That takes Nishida up to 11 points. Ishikawa 12. Brand is right up there on 17 points, having a great game. Ishikawa.
The 3-point break does give Japan a little bit more license to stay aggressive on serve. They've got a little bit of wiggle room. As long as they can survive this side-out rotation, it gets a little bit easier afterwards.
Oh, an ace service from Brand, and this service pressure from Germany at this point of this set is a massive difference maker.
Well, they've done it with power, now with a real great deception.
I swear, less than 2 minutes ago, you said Japan had quietly got themselves a 4-point lead. It's now a 1-point lead. Oh, Nishida off the edge of a bit of Sekita magic. Now shot levels this set at 21-21. Germany cruising. Japan timeout, game on.
Ahora de.
Okay.
We've moved from Japan 20, Germany 16 to 21-21. Change being made in the middle. Kentaro coming out, Yamauchi coming in. The man who captained the team in week 1. To add some leadership and, of course, quality as well. Oh, yes, yes, Takahashi Run puts Japan back in the lead. But we are onside out.
The German block does force the angle. Graven wanting to play the corner by himself. A tough swing, big point.
Yamauchi. First touch for him, clips the net on the way through. And then chopped down by big Toby Crick. He's going to come out. Christian From is going to come in.
Different serve. He has a spin serve, but has some roll variation. A couple of different looks that he can provide.
22-22. Big serve. Lovely pass as well. And Nishida! Whoa! Germany get 2 blockers there, but they can't control the touch. From back out, Crick back in.
The advantage now for Japan. Nishida, left-handed server, will get to serve at both receivers. Brandon shot on his right-hand side of the court, so he can cut that ball across the court.
Guys, we try to defense only Nishida. With good ball, there is also Sekita in front, remember. If we have to use, there will be some high balls. Okay? And otherwise, guys, we need side out. After we have Lucas on service, let's go.
Michal Wieniawski reinforcing the message that with Nishida on serve, it does bring Sekita into the front row. So if they get a transition chance, they can always play, or if they get stuck on a high ball inside out, they can always play with Sekita.
Nishida.
Maybe a block switch.
23-22. Lovely pass off a great serve and a pipe attack for Brand, who is having a very, very impressive night.
And most importantly for Germany, it's the balance that Karliczek has provided on the right-hand side of the court. Really frees up Toby Brand to play his own game, whereas yesterday he had to carry a lot of the offensive load by himself.
Kampa, captain. Heavy serve, but Rand feeds it into Sekita. Nishida goes again, and it's set point Japan. This is a great game.
The back and forward between these two sides. It's great to see Germany playing with a much more positive style of volleyball. How hard they're pushing Japan here. Blocks up for Japan, Mio-Ua in.
Sekita out. Takahashi Ran to serve. For the set! Over on the first ball. Ran in at setter. Ishikawa, but Graven stops it. Karliczek off the hands. Set point saved. Big opportunity for Japan, but Germany hanging in there.
I think for Takahashi, that was a missed opportunity to set first tempo. Really good first contacts. He was in there nice and early, hands up.
If he's done that, you're off your seat, aren't you?
I'm probably running laps around the gym.
Right, 24-24. First to get 2 clear points ahead. And Nishida takes on Bremer and Brand again.
And Madeira now with a chance to serve, set point up.
25-24 and on Madeira.
25-25. Next serve, number 12, Bremen.
And Bremer. Big chance now for Germany. And a big serve, the chase is on. Over on the second ball and put down by Karliczek. Oh, can Germany turn it round? They've defended a set point, now they've got one of their own. Big Bremer at the service line. Unloaded the cannon last time. He's tried to do it again. Yamamoto's alert to it though. And it's up. Here we go for a 2-1 lead. Brandt puts it down. Germany from behind to lead 2-1.
Great composure from Germany. Serving aggressively and taking their chances after defense. It looks like a completely different side from 24 hours ago.
Looks like a completely different side to 45 minutes ago, to be honest, when they dropped the first set.
Lucas Kamper makes the big gutsy effort play and the smart choice. Play over the small blocker. Ruben shot just gives Brandt time. He doesn't rush him. He doesn't try and force the ball in there. Lets Brandt go up and choose his shot. And even with two defenders in the back corner of the court trying to protect that ball, assuming that there's just a tiny little grain of that thought in their minds. And to find that energy, to find that push again, to get the adrenaline flowing on day two is a little bit harder than on day one.
Well, Japan are going to have to find some of that energy now, otherwise they're going to be facing defeat from a resurgent Germany. They really are playing some highly entertaining stuff. They're going to serve first in the fourth set. It's going to be Lucas Kamper to send the top spinner on its way. And Yamauchi has started the fourth set. He started it by picking up a point. Tikita. Kamper. Oh, the one-on-one is a beauty. Right, Yamauchi off the bench, immediately making an impact.
And waves the lasso around, giddy up. Chooses his spot nicely, gets his feet set and just presses hands over the net.
Fed into Kamper by Pavema. Off the net. One hand on that from Ishikawa. Over on the first ball though, so another chance to go, and Karliczek can reload.
And Philip Bland, terrible effort in defense. Doesn't even get his hands ready. There's a chance there. Protects the iPad.
Number 13.
Ruben shot. Ishida. Oh. Little adjustment. Leaves Karliczek grabbing it here.
It's the left-hander from position 4. He has the slightest fraction more time for the ball to travel, which gives him the slightest fraction more time to see the position of the block. Service quality from Japan has dipped, not generating a lot of power, and also trying to go for aggressive options and not find targets.
Bremer. And that one goes to Ishikawa. And then run off the hands and down. Another really great point lead for Japan.
Germany's defensive position in position 5 showed a good shot on this play. They're really trying to get to the corner. Between the block and defense gets disrupted.
Received by Schott. That's a lovely swing from Karliczek.
He's done a great job today.
Tim Brand were the two top scorers. Brand 20, Karliczek 17, and Nishida 15. Rana and Ishikawa 12, Onodera 11. Oh. The bounce back into the hands. Should be a bonus point for that, really.
Caught and bowled.
Yuji Nishida hasn't really got it going from the service line today. Now's another chance.
None of their 3 outside hitters, including Nishida, one of those 3, has been able to generate any big impact with their service.
Ishikawa receives that well. And Onodera does the rest. Brad, a little shorter. But high off the hands from Schott. So much more efficient from Germany.
Their side out has improved markedly in conjunction with Japan's service game dipping off. They're not getting enough power, and then these change-up serves don't have as much effect.
Here's Crick. Ishikawa. Tidy.
Parting the hair of Lucas Kamper.
Yeah. There've been a few of those. I'm still getting over that one that nearly disappeared out of the arena off the forehead. Oh, off the net, straight into Bremer. Who genuinely looks like he's borrowed his shorts off a much smaller man.
He doesn't mind a short short.
No, he does not.
And when they're not short enough, he does a bit of on-court adjustment to make sure they meet his requirements.
Lucas Kamper. A service by Kamper. Japan have been caught out with a couple of those. Oh, he's done it again. He's dropped it on the baseline, Lucas Kamper.
Philipp Lahm will not be happy with this. It's the same mistake twice on 2 different serves, and the second time they had more time to make the decision. Confusion in the seams for Japan.
Kamper looking for a three-peat, doesn't get it. Better pass from Yamamoto. And the dig from Schott's a good one for a breakpoint lead. Can't get it this time, so Kamper with the reload to the middle. Oh, Nishida, what a touch. Ishikawa. They thought there was a double. There did Germany. But they didn't get it. Oh, they didn't get the block. I was about to say responding in style, but it drops out. Some of the reflexes required by these players. But that reach there by Nishida.
Much better by Bremer. Just goes straight up and over the net.
Well, yellow card's been shown in the meantime. Kamper making friends with the referee again.
They do seem to enjoy talking to each other.
Yes.
Not helped. Neil Vinyarski gave a dramatic interpretation of the previous play while we were seeing the replay.
Well, we've gone from breakpoint lead for Japan to breakpoint lead for Germany. Sekta. Yamauchi off the hands of Bremer.
Good speed on the first tempo, forcing the German block to be stuck in two minds and having to wave their hands around to try and get an effective touch.
Oh, yes. Toby Brandt.
We hadn't mentioned his name in a couple of moments, which is rare.
Doesn't
for this
take
game.
long, does it?
And now he's front row again, so we can expect to be saying it again sometime soon.
Shot. Well, it's a great serve, but Japan's serve receive is in tatters.
It doesn't look like there's the understanding of who's responsible for what. On an individual technical level, they're fine, but you have to receive as a group. And that's the third in this set where it's been confusion between what's going on between the group of receivers.
Well, that's 3 aces. 3 points the difference, make that 2 points the difference. As Ram Takahashi comes through on another lovely attack from backcourt.
So Bremer probably run right down the middle now, and the two best attacking options for Germany, Karliczek and Brand in the front row.
Chance for Japan. Oh, back-to-back pipe attack. Yuki Ishikawa.
So once more, we look for Bremer to run something close to the setter and force the big move from Onodera to cover both Brand and Karliczek in the same play.
Nice ball in from shot. And a lovely swing cross-court. Karliczek. And a few times he silenced this crowd.
Steps on this ball really nicely. That last step drives back into the court and pushes him past the block, which is flying out to close the line.
Bremer. That's a loose one. Seemed off balance there. Yamauchi. There he goes again to Kamper, to the middle. The block is good, but Graven's there. Still alive and blocked. Germany appealing for a double touch, but Graven doing brilliant work, but not as good as that.
And there has to be cards coming here for Germany. 3 players now approaching the referee. There's already been a card issued for conduct.
Kamper is incandescent. Can't see him here. We're focusing on Japan. There we go.
There has to be an escalation of protocol here. Unbelievable that Germany has gotten away without getting a card on this play.
Well, they were appealing during the point and after the point. All the while, Japan's still playing. Well, Ryan has won that point, but how a catch ball hasn't been called there?
It's a long contact by Onodera, maybe just enough off the edge where he hasn't stayed on his hand.
Timeout called, Japan back ahead.
We go, guys. Guys, I'm totally agree with you, because we saw some things that is difficult to accept. But in this moment we have to take patience, okay? Because we are playing good. Let's not fall in this shit. Now we know how it is. most important, guys, we try to keep our level because you are playing amazing, yeah? Let's go.
Michal Vinyarski, the calmest head, attached to a body wearing a German shirt right now.
Well, tell us who wasn't the calmest head when that timeout was called.
Jörg Rosa decided to leave his position on the bench and assume the position of the world's largest, scariest libero.
Oh my goodness me, yeah, he gave it to Luis Gerardo Macias, both barrels. And he's reaching for the cards here, the referee. The yellow, oh, it's a red. The yellow's already been given.
Well, this is the correct process to follow. Once the yellow card's been given, the next one has to be red.
And now Lucas Camper has gone over to take it up to the scoring table.
Really important for referees to get control of this situation. Michal Vinyarski wants his team to get back on the court.
David Fernandez Fuentes is the man who is behind Luis Gerardo Macias. And he's just telling him to get on with it. And Germany, well, they need to either channel this aggression or get rid of it. Because it can make them or it can ruin them. Their break point down now. The red card's been shown. And Yamauchi, a good service onto Graven. The block touch was a good one. And the joust kept alive by Toby Crick. Good swing, important swing, and Toby Brand rises to the occasion.
And all of the German bench need to understand their role here. They can't have guys stepping over the advertising and cheering and getting pumped up. I know it's a big moment, but the rules are there for a reason.
Karliczek, 13-14. Off the block goes Oliveira. Do you know what? Regardless of the result here, I am really looking forward to Clayton's post-match interviews with Germany. And I wonder if he will have the bottle to mention the red card. I've said that whilst looking him in the eyes, so now he has to. It's 15-13 to Japan! Oh, Nishida thought he picked up an ace, but it's another service error.
Brand now, strong server, has the two receivers, Ishikawa and Takahashi together.
Nishida! Oh, he gets up so big, but the chase not quite good enough. Graven did everything to get a final touch.
Fantastic hustle, Ruben shot. Lenny Graven almost ending up in Bob Runner's lap. And the Germans look to have channeled this energy. They've got their focus back on the court.
Still break point down. So they might need to ride this wave into a fifth set yet. What a service! Brand does so well just to keep the ball alive. And again, brilliant by Brand. And finished off by Shot. What a point!
Toby Brand would not give up on that play. The touch from Crick, wrong-footed. And the quick hands from Brand. Doesn't look great on the slow-mo, but the quick contact. And Ruben's shot finishes the point.
Sekita has to chase. But Oliveira steadies the ship.
They've used him really well on that play. The seven, the long, quick from the setup. He's done a great job swinging high, not trying to bounce the ball. Just working the hands of the German block.
A great game too. 1 ace, 4 blocks, 9 attack points. He's forced Graven wide. And Germany lose out in the net.
We've seen something that they like, serving against Graven when he's in position 1. It's the second time they've done against him here. And letting Ruben Shot have more or less uninterrupted run towards position 4, maybe to try and slow down Karliczek on the right side. So if they can get Graven on the floor or to be moving in the space with Karliczek's approach, it will slow down the ball that they're going to play for him. And Japan's probably feeling like they're okay with the matchup with shot in position 4.
Campo. It's a good serve in, but Ishikawa equal to it. Again, it's Campo with a good touch. They're going to have to do it again, though. Karliczek. Oh, Ran's angry with himself, but it was a great swing down the line, and Germany back within 1. Now Campo has served well, picked up 2 aces. He can drop another one in here, then Germany will feel.
And now serving from the other side of the court with a different matchup.
It's a good serve. Net touch. Japan too eager with the Sekita. So it's not an ace, but it's as good as. 18-18, timeout called.
When you move it quick, it's 1 against 1 against Nishida, and this moment Shah is working very well. Come on, come on.
The message from Philipp Bland, just to think about the choices from Sekita in reaction to what they're seeing from the block of Germany. But the disparity between aces on each side of the net, very rare to see a Japanese side that much in arrears on an ace count.
3 in 2 games now for Japan. Certainly an area for improvement. Float serve into Sekita. Nishida. Oh, what a rescue. Well, once again, it's Ran doing the defensive work. Ishikawa putting the cherry on top of the cake.
Exactly what Philipp Bland talked about. When there's that movement there, Nishida one-on-one. And Ishikawa with no thought of hitting that ball into the court.
Sekita. Big looping float serve again. Chance for the break point. Ishikawa! Oh, wow!
That is the ankle breaker, knee dropper. Just Lucas Kampa did not get any movement towards the ball there. Wonderful change of pace from Yuki Ishikawa.
Sekita taken by shot. Oh, Bremer! How's that still up? Unbelievable! Oh, Germany have Japan!
Amazing one-handed block, firstly from Onodera. Karliczek, a little bit of foot skills.
What a touch.
And Brand again does not give up on the play. Wonderful hustle play from everybody.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. And shot searching for the unlikeliest of aces.
It looked like he was trying to tag Sekita on his way through.
Ishikawa. Good service. Oh, that is class from Lucas Kamper. Top draw. Like the matador letting the ball go past.
Ruben Schott's probably saying, thanks, Lucas.
Yeah, that goes down as 1 point. 1 point in the book for him. As Hannes Tiller enters the fray once more.
And for Japan, we see the change in the reception group. Shoma Tomita comes in to try and provide a little bit more stability.
That one out. So it's still a break point. Temperature's rising.
At this point, it really comes down to one or two decisions. What matchup do the setters want to attack? How do they try and move the block around?
Yamauchi. Karliczek receives. He's going to swing on this too. Off some hands to keep Germany within one. Now they need to try and find some of this service pressure again.
Lawrence Karliczek. Lawrence brothers.
Oh, and a service by Karliczek to level things. And here we go again.
Straight on the new receiver in Tomita. Karliczek has been vicious from the service line.
He's overtaken Brand. He's on 24 points for the match. He's dropped that one. And Yamamoto. Nishida, work to do. Oh, he's found some fingertips. Awesome, absolutely awesome.
Beautiful swing on this high ball. Dropped inside, he has to take this big step inside the court. And finds the left hand, the last hand of the blocker.
Timeout called.
Ready if the ball will touch the net, okay? Only for some stupid ball. We need side out after we have Toby on service, eh? We will make one ace with break point. It's important, guys, this side out. Let's go.
Great confidence from Michal Vinyarski. We get this one. Toby's going to get us another one on his serve.
(23-22), Japan lead. This is exactly where we were in set number 3. And Germany found themselves a set point down before winning it 27-25. They do that again. They've picked up a victory against the home team. Here's Nishida. Trying to stop that from happening. Good ball into Kampa. Oh, the angle from Brand. Offensively good.
The pressure now falls on Toby Brand to keep Michal Vinyarski true to his word. Can they generate a break point? And a chance to win.
Not this time. Set point.
Shoma Tomita out. Yuki Ishikawa back in. And run at the service line. Kampa wants to keep Toby Creek in the middle of the court. Knows that his space is on the edges.
Run. Good service, but shot keeps it alive. Can he keep the set alive? No, he can't! Looks for the roll shot, but Japan make the block. We're going 5.
That is a dunk at the most critical moment. Ruben shot looking for the finesse, but no way past. What a game, Dave.
So good. So good.
Great fight back by Germany. For so long, looked like they were going to find a way to get through this set.
Watch Ishikawa here. So he looks down, he closes his eyes, and then almost has time to open them again, realise what's going on, and then make the dunk.
Well, when the ball hasn't hit your hands at that point, all you're trying to do is just find the ball and put a hand on it.
Ishikawa serving first in the 5th set. And Germany are going to have to work for this side out. In fact, they've offered up a free ball. Sekitar assumes the position, and Ran puts it into the block and picks up the point. It was a lovely moment there where the crowd weren't sure, and then the referee signalled.
Lucas Kappa wasn't sure either.
No, I wasn't sure, you weren't sure, he wasn't sure. Tiny margins, and it all happens very quickly. So a break point for Japan, but doesn't necessarily count on the first unless you can back it up. And they're not going to back it up because Anton Bremer is going to swing that gargantuan right hand at it.
Unencumbered by a long-legged short.
Yes. Rescued off the net, and Nishida recycled. Yamamoto's there from backcourt. Oh, grab it! Brilliant! What is Ruben Schott doing over there? But we still have a rally. Karliczek to finish it! Oh my goodness!
Philip Lan making the argument that there was an interference in the play, even though Karliczek may not have stepped in the court.
What's he doing there? And that opens up the discussion. What is interference? Is it interrupting the ball? Is it interrupting the eye line?
Is it waving the hands around? Germany have to keep attacking. For Japan, it's felt for 2 and a bit sets that have just been hanging on. But right now, hanging on is still giving them a chance to win this game. It could take a couple of moments of real aggression to get there.
Double Desmond. 2-2, 2-2.
Richie Bennett loves that scoreline.
Weren't there for long, though, because Karliczek's decided that he's the man in this 5th set. 26 points. Shot. Heavy serve. Picks out Ishikawa. Nishida. Batters it off body parts of Germany. Nishida. Goes for it again. Graven does well. He so often has done this evening, and Brand wipes it off the hands.
Lucas Kappa is going to have to make a decision at some point when to go to the middle. Japan will have every notion that the ball is going to be just going to Brand and Karliczek. There's going to be a moment the ball gets close to the net, and he's going to find a point through the middle.
Bremer. He's flown at that one. Gone for the ambitious, audacious cut.
He left himself a lot of work to do after that toss.
Now Ran, 4-4. Still nothing between these teams.
It's really interesting to try and see Japan work their way through this. The serve game is not working well, but how do they keep pressure on Germany? How do they keep giving themselves a chance to score break points?
Karliczek. These service errors following the team's round. Something we never really talk about is fatigue, because of course these are such fit, conditioned athletes who do this so many times throughout the season, but they've been out there playing in this intensity for 2 hours. A good hang time from Crick, not good enough to win the point though. Where's that going to drop? Oh, Kappa! One way then the other. The spin of the ball defeating him.
A millimetre either way. Boy, Sekita gets really close.
And he's foxed him a little bit there, Sekita, hasn't he?
Well, if it falls just on the side of Sekita, Kampa has to be there to block the quick start from Onodera.
And another unreturnable swing from Toby Brand. Here he is at the service line, 6-6. Good ball in. Nishida. Pick that one out.
Lenny Graven was 99.8% correct on this play. He's in the right spot, gets the platform there, makes a large flat surface for the ball to bounce off. But cannot control a rampaging Yuji Nishida.
That's a good ball into Kampa. He's got options. Oh, and Karliczek. It's short, and Japan hit 8 first. At the change of ends, the home team will lead. And it's interesting with Nishida, that point before, the body language has changed, hasn't it? Now it's less excitement and that positive rage, more relief. It's like, right, we've got a job to do now.
But in these moments, it might come down to who has the calmest head and the best control. When you've got someone like Ishikawa out there, someone like Nishida out there, as great as Brand and Karliczek are playing right now, this is a different level, different moment for these guys.
Oh, Click has to finish those. Can shot. No, run. Nishida. Is there a touch? There is a touch. Nishida's off on a glory lap. The golden baton is like confetti in celebration of some brilliance.
Such a brave swing down the line. Timeout Germany.
Watch out with variation, okay, guys? Try to be a little bit close to the net with parabola. There are no risk on service. We need one side out. We need, guys. Today, all the time we stay back, and all the time we are winning. So don't
If I had a problem in my life, I'd love to be able to call Michal Vinyarski and say, what should I do? He makes it all sound so simple sometimes.
Well, the job is pretty simple. Start to side out, otherwise this one is going to be over pretty quickly. Sekita at the service line. Kampa, Brand finds a way. Or does he?
And the challenge here will have to be for a block touch.
It's been admitted to. Yeah, Ishikawa admits to it. There should be a green card because they hadn't gone. They hadn't made the signal for a challenge. So show the green card.
So they get the side out. And now it's Hannes Tiller.
Well, no green card for Japan.
I think the buzzer had already gone. It's Hannes Tiller with the ball in his hand. 9-7 down in the 5th.
Good ball. Good finish.
Come at the moment. Perhaps come at the man. It's the reception. He gets the ball back. The block is taking the line away. And a nasty cross-court swing from Ishikawa. Can he keep the pressure on? Scoreboard corrected. A little delay now. The score clock, or the scoreboard on the scorer's bench needs to be amended to make sure it reflects the actual score in the game.
So ours says 10-7. And that one says 11-6. Now, it was 8-6 at the change of ends, so that's not right.
Kenji Ito giving the good oil to Philip Blanc.
And this just gives this fantastic crowd the chance to try and rev their team up.
It will be Ishikawa serving. Kampa is front row with Bremer and Schott. So the two best attacking options so far in this game for Germany are back row. Ishikawa has scored once already on the cut serve on Lenny Graven to 1. The chess game of this 1 point with all the permutations that come with it.
Scoreboard in the venue now reads 9-7. Kampa does not need another excuse to get irate.
For Germany, it's probably not a bad free timeout that they're getting right now. Really slow the game down. Give Yuki Ishikawa some time to think about what he's going to do.
Very rarely see aces served after breaks like this. Never say never.
Is that a threat, Dave?
Yeah. Never say never. But what a vista. This place packed to the rafters, 8,000 in. They are loving life, and they have witnessed a great game today. Now 10-7. That looks a bit more like it. So after all that, it will be Yuki Ishikawa to get us back underway.
But 2 rotations away for Japan from Sekito coming front row. There will be a block sub coming at some point. For sure, Miura will come in for Sekita. And for Germany, Kampa is almost about to rotate into the back row. Another effective server for them. And potentially a server sub the rotation after that for Bremer.
Ishikawa. Received by Brandt. And then Kampa chases. It's an ambitious swing from deep, a good swing from deep. And Sekita has to give chase. What a swing. What a pickup by Graven. But another chance now for Japan. Taken in the middle. And Yamauchi wins the point.
That point went beyond the boundaries of the court. Both sides having to work outside the antennas, chase down balls.
Timeout called. Time for another breather.
Guys, still everything to take. Heads up, we defense 1 ball, and then we try to take some risk on service, okay? Let's go, guys.
This is some game. And everyone and everything is playing their part. Of course, the players out there on court, but then that energy radiates to the benches, it radiates to the stands.
It's been such a back and forth between these two teams over the previous 4 sets. But now this compressed timeline, when it comes down to really critical decision-making and execution.
Germany need this point. No two ways about it. Short sends that up. Kampa tees him up. He has to offer up a free ball. Nishida right close to the tape, gets blocked. And Sekita equal to it. Run! Oh my goodness!
I do not know what was happening with the German block there. The ball was always going to get close to the net. Ishikawa had so much time, even inside.
Someone's got to jump.
And Rahn doing a fantastic job getting his feet there.
3 giants in front of him. All remain on their haunches. Oh, Yuki Ishikawa. Is that the moment the game is won? He picked up an ace yesterday in a key moment in the 3rd and final set. Has he picked one up at a key moment in the 5th and final? Graven. Big swing. Karliczek. gives Germany the tiniest of lifelines. Now then, Lucas Kamper, you can see him loosening up the shoulder as he makes his way to the service line.
Importantly now for Germany, Karliczek front row. They have an option at the net that they know they can go to score.
First job done. It's a great serve. Nishida. Oh, what a swing by Nishida. Oh, has he left it? Which way's it gone? He thinks it's good. It is good. What a lead by Yuji Nishida.
The hips don't lie. An amazing last-minute decision.
Oh, he's basking in brilliance, Yuji Nishida.
And now the substitution, the block substitution comes on. Masato Kai.
Match point. Yamauchi serving for victory. And he wins it with an ace. This place is in raptures. What a brilliant game. And what a brilliant fifth set performance by Japan. And they needed it. Germany transformed from yesterday. And they made this into a fascinating contest that had a little bit of everything. Ultimately, great quality both sides of the net, but controversy and emotion. But it finishes with a Japanese victory. But with their Olympic ticket already punched, Germany can build on that.
They played at this level without Bjorn Borg. He will transform their offense when he comes into the game.
Well, this is the moment it was won. Akihiro Yamauchi, not the captain this week, but still showing his leadership roles. He splits Brand and Graven. In fact, let's talk about those two, Brand and Graven, because they were both outstanding tonight.
Well, Toby Brand is going to be the guy for Germany who throws it out. So he did a great job, but he had great support by Karliczek to keep the balance on the offense. Lenny Graven, even tender in age, never looked scared.